Welcome back everyone to part 2. If you missed the first video, we explored the ancient, vibrant kingdoms of Nigeria and the devastating impact of the transatlantic slave trade. Today, we pick up the story as the great European powers shift their focus from trade to conquest, shaping the land that would one day become Nigeria and following the incredible journey of its people to win their freedom. Now, the new European strategy was simple: colonialism. In 1884 and 1885, during the infamous Berlin Conference, European powers literally sat around a table and carved up Africa among themselves. No Africans were invited. No consent was asked for. Britain gradually took control of territories across what is now Nigeria. And the key turning point came in 1914, when the northern and southern protectorates were joined together to form one single colony, Nigeria. This move, done mostly for Britain's convenience, not for the people, became the blueprint for modern Nigeria. It merged hundreds of ethnic and linguistic groups who often had little in common, forcing them into one political system. The British ruled using a system called indirect rule, meaning they controlled the land through local traditional leaders who were made to enforce colonial policies. But the Nigerian people did not stay silent. Resistance took many forms. Some fought back through military defiance, others through the preservation of their culture and traditions. Yet, the most powerful force of all was nationalism. Educated Nigerians, many trained in colonial schools, began to rise up and demand self-rule. People like Herbert Macaulay, known as the father of Nigerian nationalism, and later, powerful figures like Nnamdi Azikiwe and Obafemi Awolowo led the charge. They wrote in newspapers, formed political parties, and gave speeches that inspired millions, awakening a sense of pride and unity among Nigerians. Then came World War II, and suddenly, the mighty European powers weren't so mighty anymore. The war drained them, and across Africa, the cry for independence grew louder and louder. The road ahead wasn't easy. There were disagreements, regional divisions, and tough negotiations, but the dream stayed alive. And finally, on October 1st, 1960, Nigeria proudly raised its green and white flag, declaring independence from British rule. It was a moment of pure joy. A nation reborn. The largest black nation on earth had taken back its destiny. This was the beginning of a new era. A chance for Nigeria to chart its own course, to build a nation grounded in unity, strength, and hope. Of course, the years ahead brought new challenges: civil war, political struggles, and growing pains of a young nation. But through it all, the same spirit of resilience that defined its past continues to shape its future. Nigeria's story is still being written. So, what part of Nigeria's journey did you find most inspiring? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell me which country's story you want us to explore next.